Now, for instance, right, when I followed Mary Bell because Stephen took off and I didn't know where he was taking her, and he said, down the interstate, you know, right. He wasn't taking her to his house or Bart's or anything, so yeah, I followed her briefly. But like I told you, what proves I didn't plan it is I ran out of gas. I didn't know what was going on, right? When you show up at your girlfriend's house and this guy takes off with her, you don't know what he's doing with her. But like if something happened to Daphne the same way she went to the police that day, and then they came to my house and arrested me. Well, if I did something with Daphne's daughter, she would do the same thing, right? Ordinarily, if the husband moved back to base, all right, and that's where he was injured 20 days later or so, whatever the timeline was, give or take 3 days, whatever it would be, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday would be the last nights I would be around her anyway. That's 3 nights. So anyway, but 4 days, kind of too, right? But anyway, once I'm on base, right, like with Mary Bell, if I did something to her daughter, she ain't free to call the police, And like with Mary Bell, they're not going to show up and arrest my ass, When? Then. You can't bring something up 11 years later on YouTube, right? Even if it was Daphne herself, right? So, the reason is, she's there that night, the whole time, right? I'm the one who was injured, however it was, 20 days later, and she had all that time to do something. Plus, it took another year to divorce her. I didn't divorce her till the following September. And after that, I met Mary Bell, too. That's what I keep telling you. Whatever this person is saying, it does not compute, right? It does not make total sense. Now, they're sabotaging me too, right? Like I said, I called up my insurance company and I signed the papers last week, and they told me it'd be ready by this week, right? Well, why not? Why ain't it ready yet? Right? Am I doing something? Is someone dragging foot, or is someone sabotaging me again? And calling the insurance company and doing something I wouldn't do myself. Right? If they are, I can't do nothing about it. That's what I'm trying to explain to my mom. If someone's sabotaging me, I'm best to stay away from y'all, because they're not just after me. They can be after y'all too, because you're the one who had me, right? So I gotta act like, I don't trust nobody. That's what that is, an act, right? I don't know what to do, right? They're kind of trying to lower the boom on me, but can't quite do that either, are they? Not 100%, right? Now, like I said, when you call your insurance company, right, you do what you're supposed to do on your end. That's all you can do, right? The rest is up to them, right? Exactly the point. But you can put up your videos on YouTube and let people know something's off already, right? You're doing your part, right? But they're not doing their jobs, right? Okay? And yeah, no one knows but me. No one knows but me. My mom, someone who's watching the videos might know, right? That's the point. Is following your girlfriend's, whatever he was to her, friend, because he takes off and takes her down the interstate stalking either, right? Even though she charged me with it, right? Matter of viewpoint, right? But she was also with me up to the court date and didn't show up in court. That back then, that's all you had to do to drop a case, right? Is not show up in court. That's why I'm not messing with her and trying to prove Patrick is mine beyond showing her what the baby book said. And that's it. I'm not pushing it. Right. I'm letting her do her own thing, right? I'm not even concerned, right? Whether Patrick is mine 100%, I can only prove it to the point that the book says, hey, this looks like, according to how children normally develop, all around the world, he could have been conceived when I was last with her. That's all I can tell her, too, right? But I can also tell her, right, whatever ideas she has about it all, they're in her head, right? And that's making me more worried about Pat by now. But I don't know nothing. No. And I can't insinuate she would harm her own child, even if he's mine. But I don't know how she divorced Scott or anything like that. If she just broke up with him, or they just divorced and he wouldn't pay her child support and she agreed to that, or whatever, right? But all I can do is call Scott's name is on the birth certificate, offer her child support if he's mine, right? Anyway. And that requires a DNA test if his name is on the birth certificate, right? That's all that would mean anyway. So that's all I would do there too, right? And once your DNA is on file, it's on file too, right? You can submit any test you want. By the way. But anyway, some people forget about that, though. And want to pretend I'm so threatening to my ex-wife or something, when she was really the one trying to kind of set it off a little bit. Right? Because if she left me stranded in Tennessee and I'm on the couch, she ain't going to want her daughter to go there to me and all. I would have to deal with it, though, if she did, but I'm telling you, she should misconstrue something only if she let that happen, right? And other than that, no one else would know either. Unless, again, you're going to the biological dad or the stepmom type figure, right? And then you have someone on base who could have attacked me for jumping from the window ledge, if that's what I had to do, maybe. Though that depends on if it could support the weight of a 170-pound man at the time. Right? But like I said, you have to have a reason, right? When you're locked out the room, you don't have a choice but to find the way back into the room until you're back in the room if everything that you got on is in the room. Your clothes, your ring, money for your date you were trying to go out on. But that's why I don't think it would be Daphne, right? Plus, she can make her own daughter sure we didn't have sex and then her come and fuck me or something because she's lying to her. But so is this person, right? And I hope she knows by her mom that didn't happen either. See, that's the way to prevent that, right? Unless, again, right, she's having boyfriend issues because the boyfriend believes the motherfucker. And there's nothing I can do about Daphne. That's, how it turned out, I guess, if she did. But like I told you, I don't know what your daughter even looks like till maybe recently. And even then, all I see is a picture of a girl with a baby daughter, right, on your channel. Okay. That's Amanda? All right. I have to ask you that. I don't know Amanda. Or is that Maxine, right? I ain't seen either one. Only one I've seen is John. And even then, he looked a little different after he joined the Navy, I guess, right? Maybe he lost some of his hair and it didn't grow back right? And maybe he was worried about that, and that's part of why John. Possible, maybe. All right.